Welcome back, everybody. Today I want to take a little look at two weapon lights that are, I don't want to say the top level out there, but I don't know, you let me know if there's something better. As soon as the sun goes down here in a little bit, we're going to take a look at two weapon lights. Not to find out which one's better, because I don't know if there really is one that's better. Maybe one that's more well suited for your needs. They're very similar, but there are some little differences, and that's why I did get two different ones. One is going to be the Modlite, the OKW, I believe. It's the longer throw one. And then you got your pretty standard Surefire Stout. It's the dual fuel one. Got them both mounted up on the Surefire pressure pads, on the Cloud Defensive little holder deal, I forget what it's called, and both on a Arisaka sideways 45-degree mount. I don't know what the name is on that one either. Very similar lights, but like I said, we're just going to take a look at what the differences are. Again, I don't want to be one of those guys that's like, oh, this one's better, that one's better. I don't know if there is one that's better. Maybe one more better suited for what your needs are. So the sun's not quite down yet. We're getting into that twilight time where the sun's down, but it's still bright out. But I can already, just playing around, I can already tell there's a huge difference. And I don't want to say I'm already getting to like one better than the other, but it's already starting to turn out that way. I got the steel target down there. Right from where we're standing, it's about 45 yards. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. Okay, that was the Surefire. If you're wondering at all through the video, the Surefire is mounted on this one, all black gun. And then we've got the Modlite, the OKW, right there. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but wow, that's already a huge difference. So I can't wait for the sun to go down and we really take a look. Whoa, Geotech's way too bright. All right. All right, first off, I want to say I hope that really helps somebody in seeing what the differences are between a flashlight that gives a lot of throw versus a lot of upfront illumination. Both very good, excellent lights. You're not going to go wrong with either one. Both are mounted very similar on my weapons. I've got the Cloud Defensive deal that holds the pressure switch right on top of the rail, which is an absolute joy to run. I don't have any experience with the ones that cut the size in half. I think Modlite's coming out with those with just a little button. I've seen some people with those. I don't have experience with them, so I can't really speak on that. Surefire pressure switch goes in there onto a Surefire tail cap, and this is for both guns. The body on this one is the Modlite body with the OKW head, and the Arisaka 45-degree mount on the side, and that is excellent. If you've ever ran one just sticking right off the side, you'll understand why that is so good. It's a good way to spend 45 bucks. It definitely makes it a lot more comfortable, compact, and much more ergonomic, in my opinion. Like I said, both lights are mounted pretty much the exact same way. The Surefire is a touch longer. If you need to get into the specs and details with the lumens, the candela, the size, the weight, and all that stuff, I'm not going to do that. So please go check that out on their website, and you'll get their, the factory's information. But same deal, 45-degree mount on the Arisaka Cloud Defensive pressure switch holder with the Surefire pressure switch, Surefire tail cap on the Surefire dual fuel. So I'm not really wanting to choose one particular one, which one's better. They both serve two different purposes. But if you got to put a number to it, 25 yards and in, go with the Surefire. Indoors, go with the Surefire. Outside, if you're going to be outside all the time, go with the OKW. Anything 25 yards and out, OKW. The only drawback I see with the OKW head on the Modlite is that maybe you're scanning, if you're scanning a large area, you won't be as effective as you might be with the Surefire, but then you give up the distance. So, but that's something you knew going into this video anyhow, right? If you know what you're shopping for. So now, I got a lot of hate for a video I did about Streamlight sucks, right? Streamlight doesn't suck. Their weapon light that I bought, it's like a ready kit that mounts on to your rifle. I got it, it was humongous, I didn't like it. It sucked, I didn't like it. I sent it back, I don't want it. I wanted to give it a fair try because I have Streamlight, the TLR ones, and those are great. Those are fantastic. They work great, I've had a little bit of experience with the Odin. Not too many people are using those. They got a funny little magnet connection on the back that seems to have a mind of its own and just pops undone. If you know something about those that I don't, great. I'm not too interested in those. The Cloud Defensive Owl, I've gotten to play with that. The color of the light that comes out of those is fantastic, but that thing is a big boy. That is a big light. So those are just some quick comparisons of my opinion on those other lights. I do feel that I'm going to be going with, I do have one more light to get, and that's going to be the smaller size, the minis, and I'll be going with a Arisaka on that one. It's going to be a little bit cheaper, but it's one of those like build yourself deals. I'm going to buy the body, the Surefire tail cap, the back end I'm going to have just like this. Surefire tail cap, Surefire pressure switch, Cloud Defensive holder. It'll be Arisaka body, and then I'm also going to get another head. I haven't decided on the head yet, and that's how I'm going to run that one. It'll save you a little money to go with the Arisaka, but I think with some of this stuff it might be negligible, but I'm not going to be giving up any performance from this standard of light, and that's for certain, because it really does the job that I want it to do. So at the end, I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in. I hope this helped somebody. And if you don't mind, and if you're all about this stuff, then please subscribe and give me a like. I mean, that's really helping me out, and I'm getting a lot of good feedback on the stuff I'm doing. So I appreciate that. There's some haters out there, and I appreciate you too. So stay tuned.